Okay, hello. Hi. That took a little longer than expected. In the 5 seconds that I got up to let one of my cats out of my room, the other one stole my spot on my chair. So, unfortunately, I had to move her. She got to keep my chair cushion, though. I lifted the whole cushion up and moved her to my bed. And she's now curled up in a little ball sleeping on it, so she seems happy. I wish I had a cushion, but you know what? If she's not, like, destroying something or eating some kind of hazardous chemical, I'll take it at this point. 'Cause she's the worst. I love her, but she sucks. She's a menace. But yeah, hi, hello. I'm back with more Witchy Life Story. I low-key already forgot what the fuck we were doing here. Because, you know, I got that fish brain, but, that, you know, it's fine, probably, maybe. It's probably fine. Let's see. Okay, okay. How far in are we? Oh, okay, so we're almost at that full moon, which is when we wanted to do that ritual thing. Let's check our orders. Okay. Positive attitude. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. So, we got some shit we gotta make. Okay, we have nothing for actual potion making. So, we're gonna have to go to the store. Let's go to the garden first. Take care of whatever's going on here. But yeah, so hello. I feel like I was going to say something at the start and I don't remember. I forgot to water these. Infinite Craft last stream was very amusing. Did I, like... did I forget to water these last time? Oops. Yeah, Infinite Craft was, Wilds. And I definitely plan on doing more of that. Probably not Friday. I think Wednesdays and Fridays will probably be for, like, actual games. But, I think Mondays will be my quote-unquote lazy streams. So, I think we'll be doing more Infinite Craft on Monday. But, yeah, I'm trying to remember what we were doing here. I mean, I probably just, you know, more of the usual. What do we need? Incense, charm, incense. Okay. There we go. I think that'll be enough. But, yeah, let's get to making our potions. That's not where I wanted to go. Hi. How are you? How are you doing, 10? Alright, yeah. Let's see here. This is for the charm? I wanted a charm. Jonas. Okay, so... that's gonna be... you... and... you. think. Am doing. How are you? Real. Yeah, I'm pretty good, I suppose. I got up quite late today. Oh, I did not mean to hit finish. Oops. Yeah, I got up really late today because it's raining here. And, the rain made me very, very sleepy. And also the rain hurts my joints a lot. So when I wake up on rainy days, I usually don't feel like fucking moving for like an hour. So I just laid in my bed for probably a concerning amount of time, looking at dumb shit on my phone. And then I finally got up and I was like, "Ugh!" And I had to, you know, stretch and stuff. So, I mean, other than that, I'm good. My joints are still pretty achy, but I mean, that's par for the course. That's just how it is when it rains. I prefer blunts. I prefer edibles myself, but I mean, you know, you do you. Let's see, Rosemary, where's you? There you are. Blue. Alliums, okay. Here we go. This is so random, but playing this game just reminded me I forgot to water my plant this week. Oops. Well, I will have to do that when this is over. Where are we going first? We'll go here, I guess. Hi, Naisha. You walk into the studio and see Naisha cowering in a corner. Okay, yeah, what the fuck is going on with these weird bad vibes in this studio? It just sounds like mice or something, which is like so silly. Thank God you're here. Please tell me you have the spell I requested. Sure. Okay, let's give it to her. Cleansing incense. Incense, great. Can you light them? Sure. Where do you keep the matches? Matches? Don't you have any? Wait, oh god, what does this say? There should be a cozy game where all the characters and the world is super cozy, but but you, the MC, is not cozy. But since everyone else is cozy, they just don't understand that you are bad evil. That... yeah. That's probably a good concept. You could make that, maybe. Probably not. But I like the idea, and I would like to see that explored further. Okay. Yeah, okay, what the fuck is this noise? I feel like you just have mice, girl. The character's name is literally Eve L. That's a wee bit silly, I love it. Okay, fine. Yes, there is. Happy now? What are they? Who cares? Look at my precious paints. They've been drinking them straight from the bottle. I can't make art if they keep eating my supplies. But so much for smoking them out, since someone doesn't carry matches on them. So silly. This bitch should definitely have a lighter or a match or something on her. There's no way she doesn't smoke. Like... I always carry matches. Arson with a Y. not the why. Anyways, it sounds like these critters are something more than your regular lousy energy. A basic cleansing incense isn't strong enough for them. Is it not just mice, bro? Also, this will probably make a loud noise, but I want to shimmy my mic over slightly, so... Sorry if that made a sound. Yeah, I'm sure. Let's talk to these creatures. Might as well. Just let me get a pot of tea with some biscuits then. And just salt will do. Have you got any? Oh boy. Well, we're talking to spirits apparently. Surely this won't go badly whatsoever. Fibbly nibblies! Oh, this bitch has a fibbly nibbly infestation. I love that. Fibbly what? Fibbly nibblies. I've never heard of those, but okay. They're just rats jumping around the corner. Exactly. They're just looking for a food. Like, I don't... They're literally just eating her paints. Like... She's had fibbly nibblies since she was a kid? Yeah, and they used to get me into all sorts of trouble at school. Huh. Girl, are you okay? Maybe you just have like a mental illness. Okay. Salt circle. Okay. Calling on the elements. Cute, cute. Okay. Why are you here? You take a deep breath, empty your mind, and await an answer from the fibbly nibblies. Do you hear anything? Give me a second. You take a few moments, but don't hear anything. Could Naisha be lying? No, the story about her childhood sounded too sincere. And you could definitely sense at least something's energy here. You listen for a few more moments when... I think I hear something. Really? What are they saying? I'm not sure. They're speaking a language I feel like I almost understand, but don't. Ugh, they're doing that again? They talk like that when they're extra annoyed. You can understand them? If you can talk to them, then why am I doing this? I can't talk to them when they're like this. That's why I need your help. You get the feeling there's more going on here than Naisha's telling you. Let me see what I can figure out then. Any information, even slightly wrong, is good information, right? You think you hear them saying, they want to help, they're bored, they like to watch you struggle. Oh dear. Maybe they're bored. I'm not here to entertain them. Maybe if you do, they'll go away? They are aware I have real ambitions, right? My life isn't a game. Ugh, it doesn't matter what they want. What will make them go away? Sacrificing your firstborn. They're making a pouty face. For real? I mean, if they could learn to behave, they could stay. And what does behave mean? Stay out of my way? Be quiet? No eating paint? Hmm. Love it when game characters are like, this isn't a game. It's like when I tell people this isn't a dream. Shut up. Pink, what am I supposed to do? You don't know. Become friends. Maybe. Do you know how hard I've had to work to get people to take me seriously again? I had to get into a top art school, and then I had to be at the top of the top art school. So no, I won't be friends with these creatures again. Again. You know what? I think I'm just done here for today. I'm going to go home and work there. I've got too much to do to be dealing with this. Naisha turns to walk out of the circle. Wait, the circle. Uh-oh. Oh no. Before you can stop her, Naisha steps out of the circle. You both hear the sobbing of the Fibbly Nibblies. Pink! Suddenly, a tornado of art supplies starts flinging paint across the walls. Oh dear. Thunderclouds of glitter explode. It rains charcoal and pastels. Run! You both manage to escape the art studio in one piece. One piece! Though you were both a bit of a mess. Let's wait for things to settle down. We'll come back later to clean up the mess. It doesn't matter. All my art supplies are ruined now. I'm not getting the mural done before the festival. Naisha runs off towards home. You think about chasing after her for a second, but maybe she needs some time alone. Maybe trying to talk to the Fibbly Nibblies wasn't such a good idea after all. Whoops. Alright, where's Devin? Come in. You enter the music studio. Devin still looks pretty down. Oh, Pink. Hey, friend. How you doing? Oh my god. Is that too much? It's too much, isn't it? Sorry, I'm not the best at comforting folks. Me neither. If you were a crow, this would be going much better. How do you comfort a crow? Honestly, it's pretty easy. You just need to give them something shiny. You know, me too. That's all I need, I think. Want to sit? You and Devin take a seat on the couch. You both just sit there in silence for a bit. I'm sorry about yesterday. I feel like I keep asking you for spells, then messing them up. I wouldn't blame yourself. Your sloppy handwriting didn't help, and neither did your half-knowledge of runes. Why can't I ever seem to know what to do? I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to compose music for people. You make good tea. Oh my gosh, tea. Devin jumps off the couch. Should I make some? So impolite of me to not ask. That's not what I meant at all. I meant you make good tea is something you know how to do well. Oh, I see. Devin sits back down. I know. Let's look for weird things in the woods. And get out of this stuffy studio. Yeah, I think I'd like that. Yeah, I would totally friend adopt Devin. Yeah. And then corrupt them. Ugh. I want to say no, but like, you would. That is what you would do. I feel like I would try to like thwart your attempts for as long as possible, but I think it would be inevitable eventually. And I'd give in and I'd be like, yeah, alright. You and Devin head to the woods. Wow, look at all these weird lichens. I wonder what their magical properties are. Look at these mushrooms. Do you know what they are? No, I don't think those grow in the woods near my grand's cottage. Oh, that mossy log looks comfy. Want to take a seat? Suddenly Devin is listening to Gex. Oh boy. Getting out was a good suggestion. I'm feeling better already. Can I ask you something again? Of course. How do you know what spells to make people? Oh, wow. Experiment. But you usually get them right, which means you do something with intent. It's a skill passed down to Von Teasels and fine-tuned with our training. We take in people's feelings and sense what plants, crystals, minerals, etc. can help them. The more experienced a Von Teasel witch is, the more precise they can be. That includes experience with people's feelings, but also the natural world. The more you can dig into someone's feelings, and the more knowledge of Mother Nature's materials, the more you have to work with. I see. I guess you can't use that skill to figure out what kind of music I should write. Unfortunately not. But let me ask you a question, though. If you could compose any kind of music, what would it be? Honestly, I don't know. There's so many different instruments and sounds out there. I guess I'm sort of similar to you. The more types of music I can study, the more kinds I can write. That's why I like composing music for people. Everyone wants something a little different. And it's fun figuring out what people want. Usually. So, usually composing music isn't this difficult for you? I mean, there's always some challenge, but this feels like something a little more too. Music has the power to bring people together, and I want this music to bring Flora together. But I haven't figured out how to incorporate Flora yet. Maybe some local musicians could help. Have you asked Mel and Ruth about it? I'm too nervous. I feel like they've already given me enough. There's not much time left. But I do want people to enjoy what I've composed this time, more than usual. Because you're writing for your best friend's festival? And you'll be listening too. You're worried about me? I'd be happy to listen to you just play simple tunes on your guitar. Honestly, I'm excited to hear anything you're working on. I'll always support you. Even if I get weird and experimental? They're about to fucking compose the next Gex song. Especially if you get weird and experimental. They write this universe's Hollywood baby. Naisha isn't the type who would ask you to compose music if she didn't think you could do it. That's true. From what I can tell, she loves this village. Chances are, she wanted to ask someone she could trust. At least, that's what I would do. I might have ruined that trust after yesterday. But beating myself up about it won't help anymore. Might as well head back to the studio and try again. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I guess we'll see. Thanks for walking with me, though. I know I'm pretty down, but it did help cheer me up. I'm glad. Good luck with the composing. Oh, we got another color. The sun. Yeah, creativity and optimism is just what Devin needs. Let me write that down in my grimoire. Alright, where to now? Let's see what Jean's up to. Time for snacks with Jean. You walk up to Jean's house. You smell something cooking, but it doesn't smell like anything you've smelled before. You knock on the door and Jean opens it up. Perfect timing. Come to the kitchen. Yes! You follow Jean to the kitchen and smell cheesy, buttery goodness. Oh, I could go for some cheesy, buttery goodness right now. Kinda sounds really good. Would you like a grilled cheese sandwich? A grilled cheese sandwich? What's that? You've never had... Jean slams a plate in front of you. On it is a sandwich of melted cheese. It looks greasy. Eat it. Okay. You take a bite. What is this? This melted cheese with crusty yet buttery bread. Charred to perfection. Before you know it, it's all gone. How has this bitch never had a grilled cheese? Delicious, right? Delicious is an understatement. Are you a kitchen witch? Have you really never had a grilled cheese before? If food doesn't have some sort of magical intention behind it, there's no point in eating it. At least that's what my family says. Though I suppose my gran was a bit more relaxed on that concept. Want to learn how to make it? You'd teach me such an advanced technique? It's not advanced. Anyone could make it. I doubt that. Let me show you. You walk over to the stove. All Jean does is slice some bread, butter on it, and put some cheese on it. That's it? That's it. Of course, all the ingredients are of the highest quality. I baked the bread this morning. And churned the butter yourself? No. I purchased it from a farm in another village. And the cheese. The fewer the ingredients, the better the quality they should be. Of course, most combinations of bread, butter, and cheese are wonderful. Are you making grilled cheese for the festival? No, I'm still working on the manolines. Well, you should definitely make grilled cheese if they don't work out. They're going to work out. Oh, of course they are. I was just saying. I just needed a break today. Make something simple. A dish doesn't need to be a work of art to be delicious. It can be the same with magic, you know. A simple spell is better than a more complex one, depending on the situation. Not every spell needs to be a ritual, my gran used to say. And did you listen? Maybe too well? Not that I did nothing, but... I don't think either of us is very good at listening. You have your own restaurant. Do you even have to listen to people? To customers and critics. Critics? Jean falls silent again. People who rate your restaurant. Oh, do you get a lot of those? Every once in a while. Sounds stressful. It is. They can either make you feel like a world-class chef, or the complete opposite. If they're anything like my family, it's usually the complete opposite, so I get it. Will there be critics at the festival? You take Jean's silence as a yes. I see. I bet there isn't a critic who wouldn't love your grilled cheese. I'd criticize the critic for having no taste if that were the case. You could curse them. You'd let me do that? Of course, I'd rather you get a positive review. But you know where to find me if the day comes. I should probably get all this cleaned up and return to studying. Sounds good. Thanks again for the grilled cheese. It must be hard to be creative with all that pressure. The sun. The sun represents creativity and ambition. Yeah, that's perfect for Jean. Let's take note of that in my grimoire. Let's go find Jonas! You can smell the stench of way too much cologne emanating from the door. I don't think there's a strong enough love spell to overcome this amount of cologne. Jonas, are you alive in there? Jonas stampedes to the door. Yes, it's spell time. More like smell time. Haha, very funny, Pink. Is all that cologne really necessary? And do you have my spell or not? Just saying. Here you go. New love charm. Sweet deal. Alright, gotta go. No, not so fast. First you've gotta tell me something. Who's it for? Hot people, obviously. Not anyone more specific? Come on, you can tell me. Yeah, well, maybe it's you. Yeah, well, you'd need more than a spell for that. That's why I'm glad you're still here. Your Jonas voice is exactly how I imagine they talk. Thank you. You are? Well, yeah. I need a wing witch, obviously, jeez. Right, right. A wing witch. And what exactly does a wing witch do? Helps me pick up hot people. Don't you have a festival to build? Yeah, but Mel said maybe I need a break after the other day. Mel advised taking a break? Yeah, why? It's nothing. It's probably a good idea. Great, so I thought maybe you could use some of those magic words again. Even though they only kind of worked last time. But it's not like I have a lot of witches to choose from, so... Excuse me? I'm the best default witch there ever was. Yes, of course you are. What was that? Did you say something? What do I have to do? Get down on my knees and beg? Right, of course. Oh, great wing witch Pink. Please say some magic words so that I may attract hot people. Great wing witch Pink has a nice ring to it. You guess you could spare some magic words for Jonas again. But is this really worth your effort, oh great one? Very well, how about this? May you see hot people wherever you go. Maybe one will fancy you. You never know. Oh, I know. Time to charm. Jonas ties the new love charm to his belt. Alright, well, good luck. Aren't you coming with me? Coming with you to where? I don't know. I was thinking about the park or something. The park? To pick up hot people? I'm sure, it's a nice day. Plenty of people will be walking around there. If you say so. What's wrong with the park? Parks are lovely. They sure are, but they're not the first place that comes to mind as pickup spots. But like, Gene runs the only restaurant bar thing in town. He'll just make me eat his latest experiment. That sounds amazing. Only you would think so. Let's go. You and Jonas head to the park and find a bench. At least Jonas was right about one thing. It is a nice day outside. Look at that hot person. Oh wait, I think that's a tree. Look, there's one though. Wait, that's a tree too. What the heck is wrong with my eyes today? Maybe someone's a little too desperate. I'm not desperate. Ugh, maybe it's this charm. You better not be blaming my magic again. I have an idea. What? Jonas takes off the charm and throws it. What the heck? It's not my charm's fault you can't meet hot people. And that's littering. Ah, maybe someone else will pick it up who needs it. It's such a nice day. I think I'd rather sit here without a care in the world. Did you hear that? I never get tired of the outdoors. Not to mention I tan well. Jonas, I think there's something in the... Mel, on the other hand, she just burns. I remember this one time a big dog jumps out from the bush and fetches Jonas's charm. Doggy! Oh, look at that good boy. Look at that fella. That is such an adorable little puppy. Look at this little guy. What was he doing there in the bush? Whose dog is this? Can I keep him? He's so cute. Look at that big dopey smile. Wolf. Doggy. Ew, it stinks. Oh, he just needs some brushing and a bath is all. Oh, doggy is so cute. I wonder if he has a home. I don't see a collar. I could use a new test subject. Grr. Pink. Don't worry, I won't let the nasty witch hurt you. What, are you going to take him home? Yes. That was fast. When I commit, I commit. How about we get home and clean you up? That sound good, boy? Oh. Let's get going then. Just think. Maybe he and Ramsey can be friends. Ramsey could take him. I said friends. Anyways, we should get going. All these mats might take a while to get out. But you're gonna be such a pretty boy when we're done, aren't you? Jonas walks off with the dog beside him. Maybe your charm worked after all? Aww, that's cute. Doggy. Adorable. And they say pets look like their owners. Yeah. Oh, silly. Yeesh, I'm a little nervous about seeing Ruth. that communication spell kind of went a little haywire. Oh my god, that's right. This bitch quit being mayor yesterday. I forgot that that's where we ended the stream. Oops. Though it did seem to do the trick, so maybe everything's okay. You knock on Ruth's office door. Yes. You enter the office. Hello. Hello, Pink. I'm glad you're here. Is something wrong? That spell from the other day. Oh no. It made me act so strangely. I don't know what came over me. Suddenly everything just felt so ridiculous that I couldn't help but laugh. Yes, Mel and Jonas were a little immature, but I know I acted out of cruelty. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I can't believe they still got the budget thing figured out. I can't believe they still got the budget figured out. I'm the mayor. I shouldn't have acted that way. Pink, is it possible to be allergic to magic? I don't think so. Maybe everyone is right. Perhaps I am falling apart. Maybe you shouldn't have put in that secret ingredient. Nah, come on now, Ruth. We've still got the budget done. Also, I think anyone would have done what you did the way they were behaving. Yes, but it wasn't exactly the healthy way to handle that situation. I feel like everyone is avoiding me now. I tried to see what I could help with, but everyone said they got it. Mel even cleared my schedule for me. So, Mel did not look well. I don't want her taking on any more work. You should look into the mirror, Ruth. That sounds like a good thing to... And then Aisha cooked dinner last night, and breakfast this morning. It's like everyone is treating me like a child. Getting old sucks. Ruth, language. It sucks. Do you know what's really awful? I can't stop dreaming about going somewhere completely different with all this going on. Where I'm not the lady they all watched grow old and inept. I go on a grand adventure by myself, and when people see me traveling alone, they think, wow, she must be a competent person to be traveling alone. And they find me so interesting and ask me all the places I've been. They tell me I should write a memoir, so I do. Wow. You should do it. Perhaps someday, but for now I have too many responsibilities here. I mean, could someone else be mayor? I suppose that's true. Oh no. Don't trigger Robo-Ruth. Not that you shouldn't be mayor, it's just if you want to do other things. All of what I just said is just a fantasy. I'm sure once the festival is over, I'll want to stay put right here. Though, maybe with this day off, I'll indulge and read some travel guides at the library. Or I could check out one and read it at Jean's Cafe while drinking a nice coffee. I've always wanted to do that. I think that sounds great. I should get going so you can enjoy your day. Thanks for stopping by, Pink. I owe you for listening to all my old lady rambles. Bye! I wonder if it would benefit Ruth to actually get out of Flora for a bit. Sounds like she really needs something new in her life. Huh. Mercury. It does seem like Ruth is struggling to communicate what she wants. If she even knows that herself. Maybe something attributed to Mercury could help her. I should write that down in my grimoire. Alright, last person for the day. Mel. Oh god, she does not look good. You enter Mel's office and find her sitting at her desk. Achoo! Eek, you don't sound too good. In Cosmopolitan, it said if you smile, you instantly improve your mood. Achoo! I don't think this is a mood thing. Maybe Jean was right about the whole needing rest thing. But there are so many requests, demands, and favors. My schedule was already full to boot. But that's alright, because we have Achoo! Cosmopolitan says this is just part of exploring the quantum cycle. The interface between interconnectedness and insight. The future will be a perennial unfolding of synchronicity. What the fuck? What is this awful magazine? Achoo! Ooh, head rush. Do you have that spell I requested? Yeah, sure. Let me get that. Optimism incense. You sure you don't want cold medicine? Oh, it's just stress. But if I create a positive outlook on this quickly deteriorating situation before my eyes, then poof! Stress gone. Cold gone. Oof, I feel a little... Uh-oh. Here we go again. Achoo! You may be ruled by stagnation without realizing it. Mel, I really don't think you're okay. And by not okay, you mean delirious. To embark on the vision quest is to become one with it. This is even worse than the other day. Have you found your myth? The infinite is calling to you via ultrasonic energy. Achoo! What to do? What to do? I should light these incense. Mel tries to light match after match, but she just keeps dropping them. Why don't you let me do that? You take the matches and light the incense. Mel sticks her face right into the smoke and inhales. Ah, optimism. I need to figure out how to get her out of this sickness-induced craze. Yeah, let's do more incantations. Alright, Mel, I need you to focus. We're going to try incantations again to get you through all of this again. Yes, teach me your witchy ways. Repeat after me, just like you did last time. No more fear and no more fret. Everything is fine, don't forget. Yes, it is possible to eradicate the things that can extinguish us, but not without understanding on our side. That's, right, I guess. But that wasn't the incantation at all. Achoo! I love magic. I should have known you weren't listening. Those incense are really clearing up my... Achoo! Mel, look at me. We're trying to do magic. You like magic, right? Magic makes all our problems go away. Yes. To do magic, I need you to repeat what I say. To do magic, I need you to repeat what I say. Yes, just like that. But not that. Repeat the incantation with full intention. Repeat the incantation with full intention. Okay, stop. Just look at me and repeat the following words. No more fear, no more fret, everything is fine, don't forget. No more fear and no more fret, everything is... Don't forget when the alignment of the stars is correct. So close. How should you navigate this karmic stratosphere? Life form, look within and recreate yourself. I don't think I can do this, Mel. To embark on the journey is to become one with it. Today, science tells us that the essence of nature is peace. What do I do? One more time. That's right, Pink. Keep it together. If anyone can lift Mel's mood enough to cure cold, it's me. One more time, with passion. Mel, hear my words. No more fear, no more fret. Everything is fine, don't... What the... Mel, you're supposed to be... What's going on here? Maybe if I grind up these incense and snort them, they'll be more effective. Mel, no! Those incense are lit. Achoo! The optimism, it burns! Look, I had it all under control, okay? Mel was about to have a major breakthrough, but... Okay, fine. Mel's been spouting nonsense, and I tried to help, but I didn't know what to do. Is that a crime? Jean puts his hand on Mel's head. Oh, it's my genie poo! Come on, Mel. Time to head home. Is there soup? Mm-hmm. Yay! Achoo! Before Jean and Mel walk out the door, Jean stops and looks at you. By the way, it's not a crime to not know what to do. Jean carries Mel through the door and towards home. At least I tried. Okay, well, we saw everybody today. We did pretty good, if I do say so myself. Alright, so it looks like tomorrow we'll probably get the rest of these planet associations, perhaps? I don't really know what this is used for exactly. Maybe I make them a special thingy. But yeah, I think we did everything, so let's head home. Hi, Ramsey. Do you have anything for me? One crow treat. Oh! A jade egg. I don't want to know where this came from. I guess I'll keep this for something later. It'd be a waste not to. Okay, swag. Let's end the day. Ugh, sorry, 1 second. BRB, 1 moment. Yellow. Hi. Sorry, there was some commotion amongst people I reside with. But hello, I'm back. Do I have any more water? I do. I just heard the weirdest noise outside. I don't know what the fuck that was. It was like a weird buzzing. Oh dear. Damn it. I just came back and now there's all this commotion of people like slamming doors outside and stuff. Very silly. Okay. Where is... Here's the game. Back to the game. Okay, tonight's the night, Ramsey. It's finally the full moon. Ah, ah! All of our work is going to pay off, and then we're out of here. Ah, ah! Here, let me write some invitations real quick. Sorry, let me check my Streamlabs real quick. Okay, yeah, we're good. Me OBS. Also, both of the cats are in here now, so I feel like they're probably going to cause some kind of problem, but it'd be like that sometimes. Okay. Paper and a pen. Dear resident of Flora, meet me tonight at the festival grounds. Sincerely, your village witch, Pink Von Teasel. That should do the trick. Ramsey, I need you to deliver all of these today. Make sure they get to them. Okay. Excellent. Oh, I don't even... There's no orders today? Well, I mean... Alright, I guess we can garden. Oh, that's the wrong tool. Whoops. Alright. So I am pretty interested to see what will happen today. Because this is the full moon ritual day that we've been waiting for. Let's go look at the village. Oh, okay. Nighttime. You arrive at the festival grounds. The full moon shines brightly in the clear sky. Look, everyone's here already. It's going to go off without a hitch. Time to get myself together. Oh, she's still sick. Oh, a ritual, how lovely. I should be baking. I'm tired. It is pretty late. The studio's still such a mess. Everything will be fine, perfectly fine. Ahem. See, Pink is here now. Thank you, Ruth. Greetings, friends. And thank you for joining me. I will solve all your problems with the full moon ritual tonight. Alright, let's get the show on the road then. Ramsey, get into place. Caw, caw. You take a deep breath. Oh, full moon, with your bright shining light, lend us your powers on this very night. Provide a clear path for us to walk, and a way to successful festival completely unblocked. We worked this week to fix what was broken, so please acknowledge our devotion. The ritual is complete. Relax your body and take another deep breath. Alright, I think we're good. Everyone feel better now? I feel full of... Achoo! You need to get home. Uh-oh. Wait, maybe it'll just take more time to work. That's right. It might take some time to work. You can't rush magic. But isn't that what you're trying to do? I knew this would happen. I knew I couldn't trust you. Naisha. No, I read that letter. I know the truth. Pink has been messing with us this entire time. Just like they did with Covenpolitan. But I've been able to get my work done. Achoo! Mel, there's something you really should know. Oh no. Naisha's going to tell. Your beloved Avon Elset from Covenpolitan is Pink Von Teasel. Wait, what? Pink, is that true? That means all those rituals that backfired. Mel, And it's not just those rituals. It's all the magic they've done for us here, too. With all of Pink's boasting about them magic, don't you think things have only gotten weirder around here? Like Devin at the lake party. You were abnormally chill even with all those people around. That's true, but I did ask for a spell to make friends. That's exactly what I mean. Naisha, let's calm down for a moment. You're not wrong, but perhaps there's an explanation. Have you forgotten Pink's relaxation spell? You were really just out of it. Mel, that might explain the other day. Yeah, Ruth was out of it. But we acted like brats, so maybe we were exhausting. Okay, yes. But I've never even seen Ruth like that. That's not what he said, but I'm not redoing that. Ramsey, this isn't good. Caw, caw. Oh boy. You did not actually talk to those cookies. The cakes. Pink helped me with spirits too. Then they destroyed my studio. I got a dog! Though I wanted a hot date. But I do love my dog. Ramsey. I think we should... Throw Ramsey as a distraction. Let's slowly sneak away. You try to tiptoe away, but before you can even take 3 steps... No. What? I'm just, stretching? You look at Ramsey. He looks at you. This is it. This is the end. You nod to Ramsey to let him know it's been good times. But you know when your when your gran hears about this, Jesus fucking Christ, I can't read. It's not just your training that will come to an end. Did I really speak to the Madeleines? You try to hold it in, but... No, you didn't. It was me, Pink. I admit to everything. Jean, I wanted to eat those Madeleines so bad, but you kept throwing them in the trash. And Mel. Yeah. I'm Avon Elzet. And what I did wasn't right at all. I used Cosmopolitan to release my frustrations with my family and make fun of witches. I never thought of the consequences of my actions. And more recently, when you asked me to help you, I could tell how badly you wanted to get your work done, but I pushed it too far. Aisha. Mm-hmm. I've never talked to spirits successfully. That was supposed to be in my next chunk of training before I got sent here. Ruth. Yes, Pink? I slipped something extra into your spells. Don't ask me what, which I know sounds bad, but you seemed like you needed the extra push. Devin. Kinda same with you, except I used the runes. Not really my specialty, but desperate times called for desperate measures, or so I thought. And Jonas... What? Well, you're just kinda easy to mess with, so... For real? For real. This is my first time having to use witchcraft to help folks out. I make the spells, but I feel like my magic is never enough, so I tried energy readings, incantations, or extra ingredients. I wanted everyone to think I was great. Though I wouldn't have messed up this bad if I were actually great. Even this full moon ritual is a ploy. The full moon is a very powerful way to amplify magic. I was hoping to use it to fix everyone's problems tonight so I could get out of here, but it looks like I've actually done the opposite. Magic isn't supposed to be self-serving, or for proving yourself or using people. It's about energy and intention. My job as a witch is to help our energies work together and strengthen our intention. That's the only way to accomplish things we can't do alone. That means my energy, your energy, and your community's energy are supposed to work together to put on the best harvest festival Flora has ever seen. But I've done the opposite as a witch. Maybe my family is right. Maybe I really am. That's enough. Your magic did get out of hand, but... How many of us asked for your magic, expecting it to solve our problems immediately? Or asked Pink to do even more than we originally asked? Everyone remained silent. I don't say this to excuse Pink's actions. However, Pink is correct in that magic is all about energy and intention. We never intended to make the magic work. Instead of facing our problems as a community, we just used magic to cover up and hide from our problems, whether we want to admit it or not. That's why the last witch left too. It's why Flora is the way it is today. I won't keep repeating that mistake. If we're going to start being more honest with each other, there's something I need to say. This is my last term as mayor. After this, I intend to travel all over the world. It's a dream I've had for a while, and I'm not getting any younger, so... Gran, that's great. Aisha, I should have said this ages ago, and kept saying it, but I'm proud of you. Not to ruin the mood, but who will be Well, I think you'd be an excellent candidate for mayor. I'd be happy to endorse you. Wow. That means so much for you to say that. Can I think it over? Of course. Devin turns to Aisha. I don't want to perform at the festival. I'd rather work together with local musicians. Bring the community in more, you know? Wow, really? That sounds like a great idea. I'm sure Gran and Mel would be happy to help. I thought you'd be disappointed. Devin, I could never be disappointed. You're my best friend. I'm so sorry I made you feel that way. I was just so worried about the festival. You know that special talent you have for reaching into people's souls and tearing them out? Yeah. Well, your music can also reach into people's souls and heal them. In fact, you just gave me an idea. What if I put together a community art project for the festival too? That sounds amazing. Let's bring this community together. Mel is right. I'm too focused on the Madeleines, but I want to get them right, so please have patience. I know I get tunnel vision and push myself too hard. We all want this festival to succeed, but can we consider the festival a success if we burn ourselves out? Ruth is right. We need to approach this festival as a community. Since everyone's making big confessions, I feel like I have to make one too. But, well, I don't know if I have anything to confess. But I know how hard it is being honest with people. But maybe if we all try together, it'll be easier for all of us. So, yeah. Does anyone have anything else they'd like to say? You look around and see everyone chatting amongst themselves. Is it just you, or do you feel like the energy of Flora's just shifted? Did you plan for this? Stay silent. Don't worry. I know you didn't. But I think Margie, your gran, did. Huh? What do you mean? I think it's getting pretty late. If there's one thing we could all use, it's a little rest, don't you think? Everyone nods in agreement. How about we wrap this up for now? Everyone nods in agreement again as they let out yawns. You all make your way home. Cute. Yeah, that didn't go how I expected either. Do you think what Ruth said about Gran is right? Yeah, I guess I wouldn't put it past her either. Gran's teaching methods have always been a little different. But it looks like we're sticking around till the festival. For some reason, I'm feeling pretty happy about that. Yeah, with everyone working together, maybe we can do something pretty cool. Well, we should do as Ruth said and get some rest. Slay! Alright, sleepy time. Okay, day 9. So this will, again, probably be our last day. And then probably end the stream for today. I do also actually have an eye appointment later at the eye doctor. So, do want to be a little mindful of the time. Let's see. Okay. Sure. Oh, I'm a sad grump who needs to be kinder to myself. Sounds like a lot of people. Okay. Let's go to the garden. Like we usually do. And then, okay, what's not grown today? There we go. I want these all to just grow at the same time. That would make my life much easier. Take the weeds. And water. Excellent. Snip, snip, snip. Water. The flip. I want you. Okay. That's weird. And weeds. Snip, snip, snip. Water. And weeds. Excellent. Okay. Let's take a look at the village. Oh, actually, wait. What do I have to make today? Orders. We need incense, charm, incense. Okay. Let's go to the shop. 2 incense, 1 charm. Okay. Let's craft. Okay, so that's for the charm. Who wanted the charm? Jean. Okay. charm to be kinder to himself. So we got lavender, the hollyhock, and alliums. Swag. Oh, these flowers are so cute together. Okay, release charm. Keep crafting. Who's next? Devin wants incense to find courage. What does this entail? Chamomile. I think that's the yellow. And geraniums. Okay. Boop. Confidence incense. Okay, last one. Ruth wants some incense of flora. Okay, lavender. Geraniums. And the yarrow. Bloop. Excellent. Alright, now let's go to the village and start delivering. Talk to Devin. Oh, no music in the studio. Wonder if Devin's actually in there. You open the door and see Devin sitting by the window. Pink, you're here! Devin runs over to you. Do you have it? Do you have it? Whoa. Assume you mean the spell? Confidence incense. Yes, this looks perfect. So you've got a song written then? Yeah, I do. After all the community talk at the full moon ritual, I thought talking to some local musicians would help. So Mel introduced me to some of them. After I finished speaking with them, I sat down and just wrote and wrote and wrote. Things finally clicked? Yeah, I'm sharing with Mel and Ruth today, but I wanted you to be the first one to hear it. Really? Mm-hmm. Even with everything that's happened, I could write this song because of you. But no more runes, okay? Yes, yes. If I start to panic, I want to figure out how to work through it. But not force my way through it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I get it. So you want to hear it? Of course. Show me your masterpiece. Well, I don't know if it's a masterpiece, but I'm pretty proud of it. Devin takes a seat and brings out their guitar. As they do, suddenly you feel transported somewhere else. Sitting around a fire with old friends? A bright, sunshine-filled garden? You can taste something savory. Perhaps it's a stew? You realize these are all places and things of comfort. There's a brightness to it, a sense of optimism. Even with long, hard days ahead, there will always be something good on the other side. As the chorus swells, you get a feeling of reassurance that all your work will pay off. Somehow, everything seems possible. Everyone will work together, and that collective energy will ensure the Harvest Festival's success. They won't even need a witch's blessing, and somehow you feel like that's exactly how it should be. Devin's song comes to an end. They take a deep breath. So, what do you think? I'm speechless. I feel like I fell into a trance. It wasn't too dissimilar to when we play music for our rituals. Words don't capture it. Wow, I made you speechless? I wasn't expecting that. Why did that piece of music affect you so much? I wonder if your music had a strong effect because, well, because we're friends. Perhaps the strength of our bond amplified the power of the song. Hi, Kitty. Kitty meowed. You see Devin turn bright red. Now I'm the speechless one. But of course, there's still the matter of playing for Ruth and Mel. That's the real reason I asked for the spell. When do you have to play for them? I'll probably head over a little after you leave. You know Devin asked you not to use runes anymore, but you still feel compelled to help them further. Girl? What is it, kitty? Come here. Was she being silly? Devin said they wanted something that would help them work through their fear. Perhaps there is something more you can do. Devin, have you ever heard of countdown meditation? I don't want to risk the confidence spell with any other magic. It's not really magic. It's one of the techniques witches use to quiet their mind before performing magic. I don't see why a non-witch couldn't use it too, especially before something like a musical performance. Of course, we only have to try it if you want. Devin looks apprehensive. You can't blame them either. How much experience do you have with this? In all honesty, it's one of those things I probably need to practice more. I know the basic principles, but I'm not always successful in pulling it off. What is this kitty cat doing? This little lady hopped up on my chair and then was like, meow, and then like hopped down. And now she's just like circling me. What do you want, silly? What a silly little baby. I don't think I read the last line. Oops. Okay, so let's try meditation. Closing our eyes, counting down from 10. Okay. Focus on a number and color. 10. A red rose. Devin takes a deep breath. You can tell they're still uncomfortable, but you're glad they're trying. 9. Maybe this'll work? Girl? She meowing again. 8. Seven. Rosemary. 6. Blue pea flower. So pretty. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Allium. Devin, open your eyes. Devin raises their head and slowly opens her eyes. The panic and sense of unease that was there before is gone. Oh my goodness. This silly little kitty. What do you want? Abby. I think I have to let her out. 1 second. Okay. I've returned again. The cat has been let out again. What was I doing? Right, yeah, okay. We meditated. Calmed them down. Pretty swag, if you ask me. And now they're ready to play for Ruth and Mel. Fuck yeah. Ooh, Pink's got an idea. Oh, the locket. Perhaps we can haggle down the price. Okay, okay, work. Yeah, because I was like, those prices are not something I'm ever going to be able to afford. But we'll see. Okay. Here's Gene. Oh, he's baking. Hey, Gene. Pink, what are you doing here? Is that how you greet all your customers? Did Gene want a spell? I actually don't remember. Oh, he did. Okay. What is this? The release charm you asked for? I didn't ask for that. But I got a letter from you. Don't tell me he's refusing a spell again. You thought you were past that. I never sent a letter. You hear the rustling of the newspaper. You look over at the other customer. You see them wearing oversized sunglasses and a hat. Maybe they have a mustache too? But when you make eye contact, they quickly pull the newspaper back up. Eavesdropper. But the letter had your name on it. I told you I never wrote the letter. Maybe you wrote it in your sleep? I do not write in my sleep. I know. You have a twin. I do not have a twin. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get back to the person reading the newspaper clears their throat. You and Jean look over at them. I think I have an explanation. Oh boy, who is it? It's just fucking Mel. I ordered the spell, Jean. Mel? You should be home. You're still sick. You didn't realize that other customer was your wife? He's been too wrapped up in the baking. Oh my gosh, she just keeps throwing them out. There's no way these are all failures. I do not serve failure at this cafe. Jean and Mel continue to quarrel, but you can't take your eyes off the trash can. This bitch is gonna eat them out the trash, isn't she? All because one critic said, that critic again. Who cares about critics when there's a whole bin of Madeleines right in front of you? My only option is to fucking eat them. Yes, Pink. There's no need to hold back now. Just reach your hand out and... Pink, what are you doing? They were calling me. I know that's a lie. But they were 1,000 little voices saying, eat me, eat me. Those voices were in your stomach. You know what? Mel's right. This tyranny ends today. I never said anything about Oh boy. I'll just take one. You lock eyes with Jean as you take a single bite, and then another bite, and another bite. You just ate from the... What? Does that bother you? Next thing you know, Mel shoves her hand into the trash bin of Madeleines. She also takes a single Madeleine and locks eyes with Jean as she takes a single bite, and then another bite, and another bite. You both just ate. You try to keep your eyes locked on Jean, but this buttery flavor, this light, fluffy texture, like a delicate cloud of... Am I in heaven? Jean, these are truly... You see Jean's expression change from horror to... Jean. Let me make some tea. Jean runs off to the kitchen and brings a tray of tea. Let me grab a platter. Jean, you simply must serve these at the festival. Though ideally not from a trash bin. How could you ever think these were bad? There was a critic who came to the cafe. I didn't know he was coming until a few hours before, so I rushed and baked some Madeleines along with a few other things. But while rushing to get everything, I forgot about the Madeleines and let them bake too long. The next day, he said my dry Madeleines revolted him in his review. I see. But that's the only negative review Jean's Cafe's ever gotten, isn't that right? Wow, really? That's impressive. Exactly. That's why I ordered the release charm. You ordered the spell? That explains the weird letter. Mel. I just want you to move on from that one single critic who caught you on the wrong day. Honestly, he probably knew that when he wrote that review. When I had my issues in the city, you had the idea to move out here so I could be happy. So I could get away from all the people who didn't think I was capable. I realize how much of a sacrifice that was for you. This charm is my way of telling you not to let those kinds of people get you down. You're so talented, Jean. It's not worth spending your time on people who think otherwise. Thank you. Is Jean smiling? I suppose you won't be needing that curse. Curse? What curse? Coven Politan says only the most advanced witches should perform curses. And Pink, you're still a witch in training. No, I don't think so. I should start preparing the ingredients for the batter. That way, we can make it a day or so ahead. then bake all the madeleines the day of. We can serve local tea blends along with them. Yes, I think that's an excellent idea. Let me write that on my to-do list. I have a meeting with the vendors coming up, so I can mention it then. It won't be too much work? Not at all. Mel raises her cup of tea. To the festival! To the festival. To the festival. Jean and Mel chug the rest of their tea. Let's do this. Yes. Suddenly, Jean and Mel take off, leaving you at the table. But you overhear them talking. You know, maybe you should consider writing that cookbook you've been thinking about after the festival. I keep all my recipes in my head. Jean memorizes all his recipes? But maybe writing them down would be good. Also, please go home and rest. Fine. Hey, doesn't Jimena's shop have an old journal? I bet Jean could use that. And I could enchant it for him too. I wonder if that would be a good idea. Swag. Do I have any more water? My throat is now dying. I'm running low. Okay. Let's see. We will go here next, I guess. Let's talk to Ruth. Pink, how good to see you. Are you here to deliver my spell? Yep. Memory incense. Yes, these should help. What are you trying to do? You know what I mentioned at the full moon ritual? You not being mayor and going traveling? Yes. So you intend to do that? Or you're not? No, I am, but as much as the idea of exploring the world excites me, I've never really left Flora, so the idea also terrifies me. I see. I feel that. Why pressure yourself to go when you know you can be comfortable right here? Yes, I think that's precisely it. I am comfortable in Flora, even with my desire to leave. It's so strange. I wish I could just take it with me wherever I go. Is that what the memory spell's for? Mm-hmm. Before I use these incense, I thought of taking a walk. Would you care to join me? A grand adventure with Ruth? Lead the way. Well, I appreciate the enthusiasm. You might be getting yourself a little too excited. You and Ruth head out on your walk around Flora. First, you come to the lake. I have many happy memories with my daughter and Naisha here. Both of them are so similar. They loved running and playing in the water and finding small little critters. I still listen to the crickets and the frogs when I come here. Sound takes me right back to their childhoods. I wish I could take this lake with me wherever I go. Ruth just might have given you an idea. Yes, yes. You gave her the memory incense, which she can burn when she gets home, but what if you have another tool to help her keep her dearest memories close? Ruth? Yes, Pink? What if I told you I had a tool you could potentially use to take the lake with you? Is this some experimental magic? No, not at all. I've used it before, and it doesn't require magic at all. It might even improve your ability to use the memory incense. But it's not magic? No, it's more of a sensory tool to help you focus and remember details. Interesting. What does it entail? You're already an avid walker, so you might already be doing some of these things. The gist of it is being very mindful of your surroundings. When I find myself in a place I want to remember, I use my senses to create a sort of snapshot. You can do this by focusing on one sense at a time. Does that all make sense? You're right, it is something I've done on my walks before. I never actively tried using my senses to create memories, but I think I'd be willing to try. Great. How about on this walk, we do some practice then? That sounds like a good idea. Since we're already at the lake, let's try focusing on one of our senses here. Let's start with sound. That way, focus on what I hear. Yep. I find closing my eyes tends to help with this. Aw, she still hears the crickets and the frogs. Cute. Aw. Going to the forest. No, she used to be afraid of the woods. Silly. Touch, taste, or smell? Probably not taste in the woods. That'd be weird. Let's do touch. Okay. Excellent. Secret spot. I want to see Ruth's secret spot. Where's this? Aw, it's a little clearing. It's cute. You can see all of Flora from here and more. How far did we just walk? Isn't it wonderful? This isn't my secret spot, if I'm completely honest. A previous witch showed it to me. I want to try focusing on one of my senses up here. I think that's a great idea. How about sight? Aww. Thanks for coming up here with me, Pink. Of course. This has been the best workout I've had in a long time. Fortunately, going downhill is much easier. Come on, let's go. You and Ruth make your way back down the mountain to her home. Aww. Interesting. Something to help you say goodbye and move on, but in a good way. I don't know how to pronounce that. Desm? Interesting. Alright, let's talk to Naisha. Pink, I know why you're here. You want to talk about what happened? Yeah. I'm all ears if you want. I appreciate it. Most people avoid the subject or write it off as in my head. But I guess you got to bear witness. So you know I didn't make a mess of things. How about we go to our usual spot and talk about it? Sure, let's go. Yeah, we at the beach again. So. First, you have to promise not to laugh. I'm a witch. If there's one person who's going to listen to someone about feisty spirits, it's me. I know, it's just the only person who ever believed me was the village witch. So I'm more used to people not believing me. What kind of spirits are they exactly? The last witch called them fibbly nibblies. But I don't know if that's a real thing or not. I've never heard of them, but that doesn't mean anything. Spirits aren't exactly my forte. They got me into so much trouble as a kid. They'd pull on whoever was sitting in front of me's hair. They'd knock supplies off shelves. They'd even eat other kids' lunches. Then I would yell at them to stop and get scolded for shouting in the middle of class. Everyone thought I was acting out for attention, but that wasn't the case. I knew everyone would think I was weird if I told them the truth, so I hid it, and that just made things worse. If the witch believed you, how come she didn't give you a cleansing spell? She tried, but Gran once believed everything was fine. She thought I'd outgrow it. Clearly I haven't. The witch left soon after that. It's a good thing I'm here then. Time to banish. No. No. See, the problem is they're my friends. Your friends? Yes. But they ruined your childhood. Yeah, they got me into a lot of trouble, sure. But they're the ones who introduced me to art. And we used to get along most of the time. Just people don't understand them, or me. Instead of listening to me, people would be like, just stop. Which in turn made things worse. Okay, now I'm lost. This is turning out to be story time with Naisha, isn't it? You notice Naisha's fidgeting a lot with her hands. She must be feeling nervous still. Here. You want a hug? Aw, cute. This is hard to talk about, but here goes. I'm home alone one day, and I usually am because Gran worked a lot. I hear this weird chattering coming from outside, so I go and take a look, except I don't see anything. But then I hear it again, a little further off, so I follow it. But every time I think I've caught up, it's just a little further away. Eventually, the chattering leads me to the old art studio. Gran boarded it up after my parents died since they ran it. I hear the chattering again, except it's coming from inside this time. I pry a loose board off one of the windows and go inside. That's when I see everything: canvases, brushes, paints, charcoal, and more. It was like stumbling into a wonderland. Every time I'd think I found everything, their chattering led me to more supplies. Before I know it, it's night, and I've created all this stuff. That's when I hear Gran and a group of villagers enter the studio. It ends up they've been looking for me. I hide, thinking I'm in trouble, but no. Gran is just happy I'm safe. I swear I saw a tear go down her face as she looked around the art studio. The only tear I've ever seen from her. Then she declares that the village will reopen the studio. From then on, I spend most of my time there. And the Fibbly Nibblies? I chatted with them every day while I worked, bouncing ideas off them and stuff. Without them, I wouldn't be the artist I am today. Wow. So no banishing? No banishing. Do you think there's anything you can do to help me, or rather us? As I mentioned before, spirits aren't my forte, and you also want them to stick around. I'll have to think about it. I wonder if they're mad at— oh, if they're mad I left for school. Could be. Aisha stands up and takes a big breath. Well, that's my story then. Now you know all about the Fibbly Nibblies. Are you gonna head back to the studio? Yeah, I should probably get to cleaning. They should have hopefully calmed down. They tend to after big blow up. If there's anything I can do, make sure to let me know. Yeah, will do. Well, I should get going now. Thanks again. Pluto. Connection and boundaries. Alright, just Mel and Jonas. Please let Mel be better. Come in. Aw. And so when I look in this sad state. Sorry. As we said at the full moon ritual, it's not entirely your fault. You're not the only one who got carried away. I got so worked up about everything needing to be perfect. About making sure everyone else is having a good time. To be at my best, I need to rest. So, you're not mad at me? Of course not. I'm madder at myself than anyone. But tell me, do you think I'm boring? Huh? Not really. I mean, I did get to see what happens when magic goes wrong. That was an exciting experience. Though potentially not a good one, but I wouldn't call it boring. Why do you ask? Seems kinda out of the blue. Because I think everyone likes Jonas more than me. You're jealous of Jonas. I am. People are always laughing with him. More like at him. He's always getting invited to parties. Do you like parties? Nah, I'm too old for that stuff now, but people just seem to like him. And you don't think people like you? Of course not. I'm the one managing the budgets, and who gets angry over toilets, and who has to tell Jonas and his crew to hurry up. Everyone hates me. You retake a look around the room. You notice all the food, flowers, and get well cards. Did Jean get all this stuff for you? No, but he made me the soup I'm eating. Then where's all of it from? Various people from the village, my co-workers at the town hall, etc. They heard about me feeling down and sent over all this. I don't know where they found the time with everything that needs to get done. There seems like a lot of effort. I know I wouldn't do that unless I like someone, like a lot. So you're saying people like me? I think so. Maybe you're like my gran. She's always scolding me, but she's always teaching me too. And even though she's still a little stodgy, she has taught me a lot of neat supplies. And without her, I wouldn't be here right now. I don't know where I'd be if I'm completely honest. I'm trying to say that you are necessary, Mel. If everyone were a goofball like Jonas, nothing would get done. There wouldn't be any festival at all. And what's more boring than that? Mel falls silent and looks around the room. You're right. I'm surrounded by the village's love right now, aren't I? Mel looks down at her bowl of soup. And Jean's love too. What did Jonas bring you? Mel's eyes stared around the room. Oh my god, that brat! His sister is sick from stress, and he hasn't come to see me. Knowing Jonas, he probably didn't want to bother. Suddenly, there's a knock at the door. Who could that be? Come in! Jonas walks in. Hey, sis. Perfect timing. What are you doing here? Jean said you weren't feeling well. Actually, I'm feeling a lot better right now. I think some rest has done me good. It's about time you tried that instead of all that magic. No offense, Pink. No, I think we might have overdone it. Anyway, I thought I'd come over to see if you need any... Nope. Everyone out. What? I just got here. I need to rest to ensure I'm in tip-top shape by tomorrow. This festival isn't going to organize itself. So, come on, get! Mel shoos you and Jonas out of the house. Well, I guess I'll head back to work. Sheesh. Seems like she's on the mend anyhow. Yeah, I think she'll be alright. Knowing Mel, she'll be up and at 'em by tomorrow. I should get going though. Bye! Oh, what are we seeing? Venus? A planet of love was destroyed by global warming. But its people want too much too. Okay, let's go talk to Jonas. His doggy! Oh, it's so cute! On your way to the town square, you see Jonas and the dog running around together outside. Come here, boy. Woof. Oh, his name is Caesar! My new test subject seems to be in better shape. Woof, woof. Don't worry, boy. I'll protect you from this witch. Have you given him a name yet? Oh, right. You forgot to give him a name? No, I just forgot to mention it. Pink, meet Caesar. Aww. He's settling in pretty well, I think. I'll take him down to the festival site later and introduce him to everyone. You're going to come with me everywhere I go, right, boy? Everywhere? Even on dates? Why, do you not like him? Does it matter if I like him? I mean, maybe. Because he's always going to be near me, so if you want to be near me. Ramsey and I might be able to get used to having a dog around. Really? But only if he's a good boy. And you are a good boy, right, Caesar? Woof. That is not what that dog sounds like. That dog goes woof woof. Some of my crew members also have dogs, so they've been helping me figure things out. Caesar's my first pet, so I've learned a lot. That new love charm you made must have been pretty potent. I care about people and stuff, but I've never felt this way about something before. Like, I've always liked animals, but having an actual pet feels so different. I can't speak to pets, but witches are pretty close to their familiars. Yeah, they're kind of like a partner, right? Yep. Well, except when, they don't let you nap. I tried explaining that napping is just a form of deep meditation to Ramsey, but he didn't buy it. I mean, it kind of is. My mind is calmest when I'm asleep, but apparently napping lacks intention or whatever. I mean, it sounds like Ramsey was just trying to help you. The other day, after I gave Caesar a bath and stuff, I started thinking about when I yelled at my crew again. And I started feeling sad and angry at myself. Caesar came up to me and just put his head on my lap and calmed me down. It reminded me that even though, one bad thing happened, my crew helped me a lot with Caesar. So, if they aren't still mad at me, maybe I should stop being mad at myself. Caesar, you're pretty powerful for just being a pet. Woof woof. Oh, he liked the pet. Maybe he's alright. You hear that, Caesar? The witch says you're alright. I knew you'd come around to him. Huh? You wanna go for a walk? I suppose we could do that. Pink, do you wanna come with us? Let me think. Yo. Cute. We walking. You, Jonas, and Caesar go all the, I can't fucking read. All go for a walk through the woods. Caesar has a good time sniffing around and barking at the birds. You and Jonas joke around and have a good time. Suddenly, Caesar runs off. Caesar, where are you going? I've had the dog for a few days, and I've already lost him. I'm sure he'll come back. Caesar! Caesar! Just as suddenly as he ran off, Caesar comes back. Woof, woof. Caesar, don't scare me like that. Wait, what do you have there? Oh, wildflowers. That's really cute. Did you bring me flowers? Caesar nudges you with his snout. Oh, am I supposed to give these to... Jonas looks at you. You look at Jonas. These are for you. You take the wildflowers from Jonas. Thanks. Aw. I should get these into some water. Oh, we can walk you home then. We should get to the festival grounds anyway. Cute. You catch Jonas looking at you out of the corner of your eye. Oh my gosh. When you do, you both look away from each other, blushing. Well, here we are. Good luck with meeting everyone today, Caesar. I'm sure he'll get along with the crew just fine. Yeah, I think so too. Catch you later. Oh. Oh. Venus again. Aww. Cute. Okay. Actually, let's go visit Jimena at the shop really quick. Can I haggle with you? Maybe I can't. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Does Ramsey have anything for me, actually? Ooh, pretty. Celestine. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Oh my gosh. Love that one. I actually don't think I have any myself. I need some. Well, I think that that's probably a good place to end the stream for today. So, let's sleep. Save our game. Okay. Epic. Yes. Okay, so that was cute. That was fun. I'm thinking maybe we try to finish this on Friday. So yeah, you can expect more witchy life story then. And I have to go get ready now for my appointment. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you Friday.